Hey, it's money talk, baby.
Of course, we are going to be talking about gearbubble.com. It is 100% free to join, and in this course, I'm going to be teaching you how you can sell your own merchandise or joint venture with someone else and reap the profits. Now, you can make a bunch of different items of clothing and even iPhone cases, mugs, necklaces, and bracelets. I'm going to be teaching you how to make your own store. Join gearbubble.com for free. We are now in our dashboard. Now you see they have a dropship program. That is totally up to you if you want to join. They do have a free version and a paid version, but for me, I did not sign up for that. Settings, you want to go there first and then click on payment settings and hook up your payment details so that you can get paid. Reports show how many clicks you've gotten on your products. Discounts, you can hook up a discount link to each product that you have. You can invite people by sending them to a link, and also you get paid a percentage of their sales as well. We'll get into stores later on. You can set up your own store if you want, and it's good because it's free. The Get Paid tab is how much you've earned so far, and Campaigns is what you see now. Now, after you set up your payment settings, we're going to go over here and launch campaign. And you can have as many products as you want. So while this is loading, just a second here. Okay, you see you have coffee mugs, phone cases, and this is like, iPhone cases, Samsung. You have necklaces, bracelets, shirts and hoodies, pillowcases, beanies, and hats. Now, in order for you to sell hats and beanies, you first have to get 100 sales in your account first, but everything else is good to go for you to sell. Now, I'm going to do the shirt and hoodie for this course here. If you don't already have a picture to go on your t-shirt, you can head over to a site called Fiverr.com. It's Fiverr.com, and you can buy very cheap designs from a designer for $5 to around $25. So we click on that, and then we got to click on next step. Okay. It's loading. So I think that's pretty cool. You can do all of these, and it's 100% free. So now you see that we are going to upload a design, and I will do that in just a second. They have the default style. When you click the drop down menu, you'll get a lot of different styles. Okay. Alright, you see that I have uploaded a design, and when you click this button here, it'll pop up and it'll say your image needs to be transparent background and must be a PNG image. So I picked a premium tee because I think they look the best, and I picked a blue color. You can pick any color you want. Now you can choose to leave the base cost as is, or you can lower it or raise it as high as you want. Now I wouldn't do any duplicate image on the back because it's just going to raise your prices and lower your profit. Now when you click on your image, you're going to get this tool over here where you can rotate your image, 45-degree angle, or this cropping tool right here. You want your picture to fit appropriately on the t-shirt, so this little dotted black line, you want this to be inside of the gray box so that it'll look right. So you can go ahead and play with that. I already got mine fixated on the t-shirt just right. Now what I like about Gear Bubble is that, you know, once somebody buys a t-shirt, you don't have to wait to get paid. Like, you can run a campaign for 3 days, and once somebody buys something, you know, you get paid right away. You do have to wait like 12 to 14 days before you actually do get paid to your PayPal account, but it's not like those other places where you sell t-shirts, where you have to wait till your campaign ends and then you get paid, or if your campaign doesn't reach a certain goal, then you don't get paid out. Well, whoever buys your stuff gets your stuff right away and gets shipped their stuff. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to add a description and make your t-shirt evergreen, so that it'll run pretty much forever. Alright, now we are on step 3, and I had to change the color of my shirt. Now the campaign title is going to be the title that your customers will see. So for this example, I'm going to say purple fighter abs t-shirt. And now for the description, you can leave it as is, or you can put your own little description in there with a link, picture, you know, whatever you want. Now when we go down here, tags are optional. I really don't put anything in there. Your campaign length, now you can leave it at a day. I would leave it at 3 days, the max. You could leave it, the time is this. Gear Bubble, purple t-shirt. Okay, premium tee, I'm gonna leave it as is, $24, and my profit is this. The button text, probably going to leave it as is. I checked this, charge more for bigger sizes, yes. Evergreen, yes. And then you click terms of service, yes, and then launch campaign, and then it is done. Super easy. The evergreen makes it, you know, unstoppable, so every time it ends, it just replays, and so your customers will get their item as soon as they purchase. Okay, now let's say you want to add an upsell to your t-shirt. So you go to your dashboard and find the t-shirt that you want to use and go to settings. You click on settings, and these buttons will show up. See up here it says upsell, so you click on that. And then, would you like to add an upsell to this campaign? So switch it over to yes, and then you can find another product that you can upsell. So maybe they would want this one selected, and then update. Well, I'm not going to do that for this, but and you can also offer a discount when you click there, and then update it. You have your tracking pixels, and you can go in there and add your Facebook tracking pixel, and your analytics, and your lead generation. So whoever buys from you, you'll be able to keep their email address, and you're able to message them when you have a new product out. You can also add a discount to any product you want. So let's go back here and go to discounts. So you can go create a discount. I already have one made. It's for free shipping. So put in your code here. I'll just put in my initials for now, and then a couple numbers. You can do a discount or free shipping, and then never expire, and then add discount, and then I will show you how to use it. Now we're going to go back to the campaigns. And whatever shirt or product you want to use it on, let's say the purple one for example, we're going to go back to settings here. And we're going what was it? Upsell maybe, or other. Okay, I think it was, let's try other real quick. Okay, it was other. And then you find your discount, your code. So it would be this one, free shipping. So it shows on the page that people would buy from. And then you get the URL right here. And then you can copy and paste it wherever, maybe do some Facebook ads with it and get some sales. Now, if you want people to see a certain thing when they share your product on social media, you're going to click here on social preview settings, and then you can fill in the image and the URL and social description and click save. That way when someone shares it on Twitter or Facebook, you know, it'll look better. So now I want to go ahead and talk about the store. You have 3 stores to choose from. It's very easy to set up. We're just going to go to stores. And you have the option to pick just a regular store. We're going to click on create store. Now there's a standard store, you know, it's just regular. Then you have a store with a banner, so you can add a banner, or a store with the slider. You can pick either one, but for this one I'm just gonna choose the first one. So then you just put in your title of the store. So for this one I'm just going to put test, description, test, ding, and your gear bubble store. Probably want to make it something memorable. 1, 2, 3. You want to add all of these categories. You know, t-shirts, hoodies, phone covers. Pretty sure you're going to be adding all of this stuff and more to your store. You can put in a custom category if you want, then just click next step. So it'll take you to the third part, which is to add products to your store. So then you just go find your products and, you know, add it to the category. So this would be in t-shirts, and then select this product and so on. And then you go down to the bottom and click create store, and it's that easy, and you can make as many as you want. So if you know, want to make some quick easy money, find someone, maybe an offline business owner that would like their own merchandise, and go to Fiverr and get a logo done like this, and offer him, 50% commission or profit on each sale that he sends to his email list or whatever, and you can go ahead and get the profits sent to your PayPal account and then send him or her 50% of those profits, and that'd be a really cool JV for you right there. We're going to be talking about giveaways and how they can bring thousands of visitors back to your websites. And for this course, we are going to be using rafflecopter.com. It's free to join, and it's really easy to set up giveaways. I'm also going to show you where you can find big bloggers who will host your giveaways on their site for free, as long as you have something for their audience to win. And then I'm going to show you in a later video my secret website where I get even more traffic to my giveaway, and you can use this for Kindle giveaways or just anything you want to give away to get more traffic to your blog or website. So I look forward to having you in my class. Alright, now that you have your free rafflecopter.com account, you're gonna go ahead and click on new giveaway once you're in there, and this is what you're gonna see. Now you're gonna click on, I'm giving away a $25 Amazon gift card. That's what I put. If you're giving away more than one, then you're just gonna put a 2 or 3 or 4, before that. Now you can't add an image in the free version, but that is okay. You don't need one. You're going to save this prize. Now we're going to go down to people can enter by. Now we're going to add an entry option right here. We're going to go ahead and start with following an account. Alright, at Badass JV Broker, that is my Twitter name. I'm going to add 5. I'm going to say this option is mandatory. Save this option, okay? Add another option. I think for the free version you can use a couple of these, not all of them. It'll tell you which ones you can and cannot use. I'm gonna go ahead and say tweeting a message. Hashtags. You wanna use a lot of hashtags when tweeting. So win a $25 hashtag Amazon gift card. Hashtag giveaway. Alright, make that 5. Entrants can do this once every day, so yes. Save that option. Now I'm going to show you something cool. Add another option. You're going to go down here and invent your own option. So, alright, let's go. Come on, invent your own option. Now you're going to change this right here. So let's say you want to get traffic back to your website. Check out my blog, okay? Click here to check it out. You're going to highlight here. Click this. And then you're just going to change that to your URL. Now if you want to make sure that people actually went to your blog, say this. Yeah. What is my first blog post about? Okay, give it 5, and leave it at that. Save this option. Let's do it again. Add another option. We're going to go down to invent your own again. Okay, and then let's say you want to recruit some premium members to your Skillshare classes. So check out this website. Click here to check out Skillshare. Do the same thing, highlight, and then put in your referral link here. What is the name you signed up with, if you did? Okay, 5 points. Leave it like that and save this option. You can also add an opt-in page to get subscribers if you want to. So same thing, subscribe, or join my newsletter. Join my newsletter. Okay, do the same thing. Click here and, you know, do that. What's your name? What's your email? 5 points if you really want that. And save this option, okay? Now you can do that as many times as you want to. Now, depending on your country, I would see first if you're allowed to give away cash as a giveaway. But in my state and my country, I'm allowed to give away cash and gift cards and things like that. So it is your due diligence to figure out that stuff. Alright, you can give away cash if you want to, and you can go to Amazon.com and buy yourself a e-gift card for like $3 if you wanted to, and just send it out to the winner. Click the start date and the end date, and that's it. And then you just click here, preview and install, and then you'll get an embed code, and you can embed it onto your blog or website or whatever, Facebook even. You'll also get all of the emails from people entering into your giveaway, I believe, even if you don't ask for it. I've always asked for emails, so I'm not sure if they do that, but all of the entries will be here, and then at the end, you just click pick a winner, and it'll pick it for you, and that's pretty cool. I wanted to go ahead and shoot this short video. If you're looking for things to give away, there's a site called banggood.com. It's BANGGOOD.com. Now they have really cheap stuff here because, you know, everything comes from either the US or from China basically, and it's really cheap. You can sign up for a drop shipping account. All you gotta do is come down here and then click on drop shipping, and then you just register for a free account, and then you're gonna go ahead and apply. I'll show you where here in a second. It'll show you, you know, once you click on drop shipping at the bottom. Here it is. Hold on. You know, register an account says here, and then sign in and apply here, and then you'll be approved. So let me go ahead and show you really quick some things that you need to take note of before you actually decide to send somebody something. You want to go ahead and check the inventory on things. So I'll show you how to do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and click on the microfiber cleaning auto soft towel here. I mean, it's really cheap stuff, but my customers really love this stuff, and it's pretty good stuff. I mean, now I'm gonna show you what you're gonna do. You're gonna grab this product ID right here, and you're gonna copy and paste it into your dropship account so that you can check the inventory on it and see if they have even enough. Let me just go ahead and write this down because it's taking too long. 270613. Okay, so you're gonna go over to your account and you're gonna go to the dropship center, and I'll show you. Hold on one sec. You don't really get a huge discount on things, but I guess it helps. You're gonna go down to dropship tools, and then you're gonna put in that number and hit the search bar, and it'll show you how much of a quantity they have in stock. So let's go ahead and put that number in. 970-613, and then you're gonna hit search, So it has a stock quantity of 237, so that would be a good thing to drop ship because they have enough in stock. Now you want to make sure that when you are drop shipping that you pick the shipping that says 6 to 9 days. It does cost an extra $1 or so, but if you don't pick that one, then your winner will be waiting forever, like 20 days I think, for their shipment. So it's pretty cool. I'm guessing you guys already know how to drop ship. You know, you can pay with PayPal. So let me go ahead and show you a quick demo. I'm gonna go into the cleaning towel here for cars and boats or whatever. Alright, it's usually gonna be from China, and you do want to check the reviews and make sure there's mostly 5 stars here. You're gonna go over here to free shipping and click this down arrow, if it'll let me here. Okay, see? Okay, well, you want to pick priority direct mail. Alright, click buy it now. You can also do it in the next screen. It'll come up again and you can just change it to priority direct mail. See, it's $1.33 more, 6 to 9 business days. So what you want to do is, click edit, make sure you hit drop shipping, click PayPal. You put in your winner's address here, and then you can check out with PayPal. It's very cool. Alright, so now you have your giveaway embedded on your blog, and you're going to need some places to actually submit your blog to. So one of my favorites is online-sweepstakes.com, and it's free to join. And what you do after you join is just go here and add a sweep, and it'll take you through everything. It's really easy. You just put in your URL here to see if it's a dupe, and then here I'll go through a little demo for you. I'm gonna put in my website for an example. It's gonna check for dupes. Okay, nothing. You're gonna put in your title here. So whatever giveaway title you have, you're gonna put in, let's say, 25 Amazon gift card. Okay, your entry form, official rules, and home page and winners page URL are pretty much going to be all the same. You're going to put in your dates here, frequency, eligibility. Now, one time, per, total per person, email address, household. I don't know if you want to do just the US or open to all, 18 plus, and then put in a nice description here. And check this because it'll be hosted on your blog, I'm sure. And then you go over to the right hand side, you'll see it says submit, and then you just submit it and wait for it to be accepted. Now, a good thing you can do is you can actually find bloggers on here that already run a whole lot of giveaways. Now, if you have something that their readers might like, that will go along with their blog readers and audience, then they will actually host a giveaway of yours on their blogs and get all their blog buddies to participate, and then you'll be getting a whole bunch of entries and traffic and social media followers. So, I mean, if you just go through and see who's doing these giveaways and contact some of these bloggers, Mama the Fox, Fab over 50, any of these people, just send them a message and see if they're interested in doing a giveaway with you, and you will have a prize ready for their audience. Alright, another site that I want to tell you about is Sweepstakesmax.com, and you can add your giveaway to this site as well. I don't even think you have to register for an account. You just go to Publisher, Add and Manage, and just fill out the information, and it is free to add it. So you just go to add your giveaway here. Alright, and then basically the same stuff from the last website, just looks a bit different. So your title, your entry URL, which will be the rafflecopter that is embedded on your website, the end date category, of course, the value of the prize, alright, number of prizes, prize description, so basically pretty much self-explanatory. Put your name and email in here, yes, and if you have it on Facebook, then yes, and then just submit the sweepstakes and it'll be on there very, very soon. What I want to go ahead and talk to you about is two main websites that I use to get discounted products from my blogs so that I can review them and get paid for them as well. The first one that I'm on right now is called Thomason. It is TOMOSON.com. This is a place where you'll find brands that are willing to give you discounts of their products for a review. Maybe you have a blog audience, or you have an audience on YouTube and you like to do videos. Then it's a great way to get paid and also to get free stuff also for reviewing products. You can also do giveaways on your blog if you want to as well. Also, it is 100% free to join. That's a good thing. It's best to have Amazon Prime, which is $99 per year. But if you don't have that, then you will have to pay for shipping yourself. But it's good to have Amazon Prime with this site so that you get free shipping. Also, if you have, let's say you sell Kindle books or something like that on Amazon, you can also sign up to find influencers that will give you reviews on your product for free. It's a good way to get reviews pretty much for anything. And this is it. You got tons of categories. You can view all categories right here. You'll find fitness, gifts, mommy, everything else, food and drink, gadgets, home, and health and beauty. Everything that you possibly could blog about, you'll find it here, and there's tons of products for you to choose from. And it's very easy to apply and get accepted. I'll talk more about that in a later video. Now, I'm not sure if you guys already know about this website, but if you don't, then that's cool. There's something new that you just found out. Now, at the top right hand corner, you're gonna find a register button, and you're gonna sign up as an influencer, as a blogger. Now, if you don't have a blog or a blog audience for that matter, then you can still sign up as an influencer. If you have any kind of audience, let's say you have tons of Twitter followers or Facebook fans or YouTube followers or Instagram followers, if you have any of those, you can do this and get paid for it. So I will see. Alright, now we are in our dashboard, and you can see this is my account. I only have a reach of around 8,000, and I still get 50 to 100 requests a month for me to review people's products, and sometimes I have to decline them because I don't have enough time. So on the right side of where your picture should be, you're gonna click it and go down to social channels. And this is where you're going to hook up your social media profiles and accounts so that Thomason will know how much of a reach you have. And put in your blog URL, your Amazon profile. There. Alright, and then after you have that done, go ahead and click on Find Products right here. Now we're going to search for something to promote on your blog. You can go ahead and search for a product if you already know what you're looking for, or you can go ahead and search, browse. I'm going to come down here, and just for this example here, I'm going to click on bully sticks. Now you don't earn anything with this one, but you do on some of them. So it's your choice, whatever you want to do. What I'm going to do is right click and open link a new tab. That way I don't lose my place here. So once it loads, you're going to see requirements of what they would like you to do. So this brand would like you to do these things that are highlighted: a YouTube video, Instagram post, and a blog review. So let's say you don't have a blog, but you have Twitter. What you can do is click this, click it to unhighlight it, and then click Twitter. And let's say you don't have an Instagram account, so click that one and click Facebook. Alright, and completion time, you want to make sure you agree to complete it within 14 days or less, or whatever you choose here. I would say 14 days or less is pretty decent. You can put a bid here, but if they don't already have money offering on the first page, then I wouldn't put a bid in here. Make sure you check these. And it says, you know, you will receive this item free of charge using a coupon code. That's why I say it is best to have Amazon Prime to get free shipping as well on Amazon. But if you don't, you can still do this, but of course you'll have to pay shipping yourself. And then you just hit apply. Alright, and that's pretty much it for this. I will see you in the next video for what I have to show you next. So now what I want to talk to you about in this video is that once you are approved to review a product, you're going to see it in your main dashboard here. And once you complete a review, you're going to head over to where it says completed, basically the last box of the product, and you're going to click on it, and then you're going to be redirected to a page where you're going to have to put in your blog post of your review, or the link to your Amazon review, and things like that. So once you have that filled out, then you just click completed, and then you can go ahead and review more products. And I wanted to tell you about the giveaways. So the products that could be given away as a giveaway would have these little boxes here that look like a gift. And those are the ones that you can run a contest on your website. Now you want to get in touch with the people first and talk about the giveaway, because sometimes they just don't want to give away anything even though they have it on here, and that's what happened on mine actually. So now that you know how to find products, these are your messages. Of course, you're going to get tons of messages from people wanting you to review their products, and the offers are actually just the people requesting that you review their products, and you'll get a lot of those. So that is Thomason in a nutshell. In the next video, I'm going to show you another website where you can get free and or discounted items to review, just like this one. Alright, see you in a few. Hey, what's up guys? I found another website where you can order things to review them on Amazon or your blog, but mostly Amazon. So it's called snagshout.com, and you're going to sign up and add your Amazon profile so the sellers can see what kind of reviews you're already doing. The only downfall to this one is you can only order one thing at a time until you build up your account and your trust. They want to make sure that you're actually going to review these products before they upgrade your account so that you can order more at one time. Alright, so check out snagshout.com, and they have many different categories and all that. Alright, if I find any other ones, I will update this course with more videos. Thanks for watching. Class, and today we're going to be talking about a site called acx.com. If you haven't heard of it before, it is a Amazon platform where you can turn your books and Kindle books into audiobooks and get it distributed for free on places like Audible, Amazon, and iTunes. Now, if you don't have any books, that's fine, because you can make some extra cash with this place by doing voiceovers. So what you would do is record yourself for others to listen to, and if they pick you to read their fiction or non-fiction books, then you'll get paid some royalty money. Alright, now you should have your free acx.com account. You will be able to log in with Amazon usually, and the first thing that you want to do is go to account settings and fill out your tax information along with your bank account information so that you'll be able to get paid. Next, you want to go over here to the upper right hand corner where it says add your title. So let's do that now. Now I already have an ebook uploaded, so I can't actually go through the steps with you, but it is very easy to do. But what you want to do is put in your name here and then click search, and what this will do will bring up all of your books that are on Amazon currently, and then you can go ahead and add them here. And the steps are really easy, but like I said, I can't go through the steps with you already because I already have one up. Now we can go to how it works, and it'll show you if you are an author, click there, narrator, publisher, author who narrates. So if you want to make some money on here, you want to pick either author who narrates or narrators. So I'm pretty sure anyone in the world can do this as long as you have a great voice and like to do voiceovers. first, of course, you are going to create a profile with a picture of yourself, and then you want to upload some sample work so that others can hear your voice. How do you want to get paid? You can either choose 50% of royalties or a per hour rate. Now, I think if you want to get paid more, you would choose the royalties. That way you pretty much get royalties for life as long as that book is selling on those 3 sites. You are going to have to audition, meaning if someone likes your voice, they're going to ask you to read maybe 15 or maybe 10 minutes of their manuscript to see how it goes. If they like it, they're going to send you an offer with the payment terms, and then you go ahead and start recording, and then you get paid 50% of royalty, or if you live in a couple states, or I think it's the UK, you'll be able to do the bounty. You get $25 each, you and the book owner, for every new member of Audible listener that buys the book. And you can check out the royalty bounties and all that here. It says you must live in the UK or within the United States, but none of these states are eligible for bounties, but that's okay because you can still make a lot of money with royalties. Alright, and if you put this together with CreateSpace, the other course I have, where it lets you publish a physical copy of your book for free, and then you can go ahead and come over here to acx.com and make an audiobook as well. If you come over here to promote yourself, you'll find different articles and things like that that can help you promote your voice or your samples, start a blog, try podcasting, get on YouTube and things like that. Alright, in the next video I will show you how to find books and producers. Okay, now once you have your books uploaded to acx.com, you're going to want to come over here to search and then click on producers for hire, and this is where you will find a boatload of voiceovers, so you can go ahead and click on each one and see which ones you like, or you can come over here and click the filters, which I presume that you would most likely want to do. So you can click on genre, and let's say that you'd want a business voice for your business book, or nonfiction, or romance. Alright, do you want a male or a female to read it? What language do you want it in? Alright, French, German, or Spanish. What accent would you like? They have a ton, and accents I see really go well here. Alright, voice age. I've heard that I sound really young, but I'm not. So, I mean, I guess I sound like a teenager, but you know. Vocal style. Booming, brooding, that's a weird word. Hysterical, intimidating. I think I would be comedic right here, maybe raspy a little. Alright, payments. Let's see what this is. Okay, if you want to do a royalty share with others, location. Alright, that's pretty cool. And you can target people by if they have audibles already approved recently. Alright, so that's how you find a voiceover for your book, and there's tons to choose from, as you can see. Alright, now we're going to click on search and go to titles accepting auditions. And this is where you can make some extra money as well from book sales on ACX. And there's tons of books on here to choose from. You don't want to click on offer pending because it looks like, you know, offers pending for them to do a voiceover, but 73 pages or so, lots of books. You can do the same. You can go to genre and check which books you'd be interested in doing a voiceover. So all that. The project rate again. Do you want to have a royalty share or do you want to get paid per hour? That is totally up to you. You want to do fiction or non-fiction? What language do you want to do it in? Accent. Do you have an accent? I think that'd be really awesome. Alright, your voice age, vocal style. I think we already clicked on that one. We sure did. Alright, let's cancel that. And project length. I'm really sorry about these pop-ups. Project length, 10 or more hours. Alright, that's probably going to be a lot of money right there. So I've already clicked on a book. I picked Tiny Houses. See, you can see the word count is 8,000 words. He or she, or Emerson Woods, okay, he wants a royalty share. And alright, you can go to about this title. Let's click on that. So he's looking for a male or female, and any and all narrators are welcome. Alright, you can see the date was posted here not too long ago. So then you go to audition, and I'm assuming you're already logged in as a producer. You're going to have to download the audition script here and then upload your audition here. If they like your voice, they will produce the audiobook here, and you can go ahead and check the sales of the audiobook here as well. So pretty cool. That is pretty much it. So you can make sales from your book sales, from Audible, Amazon, and iTunes, I think it was, and then you can also be a narrator for tons of books, tons. And a lot of these books are still looking for voiceover people like you. Now, I wouldn't do it because I don't think I have a really good voice to be doing voiceovers, and plus I mess up a lot. So I mean, if you're really good at talking and love to talk and it just comes natural to you, then you could probably do really well on here and make a lot of money. So go ahead and upload your books here, your Kindle books, your physical copy of your books, and get those audio books on your Amazon accounts. And then, you know, do a little voiceover and see how you sound. Maybe try a couple of these books, maybe not these ones, but you know, come over here and do the filters and see if you can find a book that you like, because you never know, they might like your voice. Alright, So I appreciate you for taking my class, and I look forward to hearing your guys' reviews. Alright, and on that note, I am out. I'd like to show you about a free autoresponder that I recently came across. Well, it's free for the first 1,000 subscribers, but you can do a whole lot more with it other than MailChimp, which is not that good in my experience working with this new one here that I found recently. What you can do with this one is you can segment your lists. You can add as many people as you want, like importing. You can also delete subscribers if you want. This basically integrates with your blog. They have a ton of different integrations that you can use, such as Thrive Leads. That's what I use, so you can integrate it with that, and the subscribers are automatically added to your lists. You can have as many lists as you want, and I'm going to show you the complete setup for you to do so that your emails don't hit the spam box or anything like that, guys. Now, if you couldn't already tell, the website that I was talking about is called Mailerlite. I'll leave a link on the video so you can go to it. It is free to sign up. Now, you're going to have a website in order to use this autoresponder, because that's how they approve you. So you won't see this when you first join. You'll have to get approval first, and it takes maybe less than 24 hours to get approved. Tell them exactly how you'll be sending email. Now, this autoresponder usually it doesn't allow any affiliate promotions like that or anything. So make sure you don't say that you're going to be sending any affiliate promotions, because you know they don't allow that. So what you want to say is you're going to be sending announcements or you know, updates from your blog about your blog and things like that. I mean, I still send affiliate promotions of emails, but as long as you don't do it in a spammy way, it's okay. And now, first thing you want to do after you get your account approved is you want to come over here to this drop down menu, and we're going to go to authentication. Now, you want to set up an email address inside of your control panel on your from your blog. Alright, so you'll see this page here, and it'll say, you know, authenticate all emails for me, or I'll manage my own authentication. Now you want to click on the second option. Alright, what we're going to do is click on add new domain. Alright, now you want to go ahead and put your domain name in here and click show DNS record. Alright, so once you put in your domain name in there, you're going to come to this page. Step 2, you have to update your DNS records in your control panel, so that's what we're going to do. Now, I've already done this for my main website. That's what I use for this autoresponder. So I just put in one of my old domains to show you exactly where you're going to be putting this stuff. Now let's go ahead and go to your control panel, and I'll show you where to go from there. Alright, now we're inside of our control panel, and what you want to do is look under domains and go to advanced zone editor right here. Alright, now you're going to select the domain that you want to use with that autoresponder. Alright, now the type, you want to click on text, because it's going to be a text. Now the first one you want to put in is the DKIM domain keys. So what you're going to do is copy and paste this one right here, text name, and you're going to put it right here, name, and for the text data you're going to put this in there. Alright, and then add record, and you will see it down here, and then you'll add another one, step 2 for the SPF. You'll just add the text record value and you'll grab this and you'll do another one, make sure it's on text, and put the text data in there and then add the record. And it will take up to 24 hours to be validated. So if it's still not validated after like 24 hours or so, then you'll have to contact your hosting provider and tell them to manually do it for you to add in these values, and then it'll work. Alright, so now 24 hours has passed and you want to see if your domain is active so that you can use this autoresponder. Come back to the authentication page and check to see. Now if they are active, you want to go ahead and change this to authenticate all emails for me. Alright, and keep it there, because after you've done the DNS records and everything, if you don't change it back to authenticate all emails for me option, then it'll keep going to the spam. I'm not sure why that is, but that's what you need to do. Now, next thing you want to do is come over here and go to subscribe settings. This is where you can choose the option for double opt-in, but I keep it off because I only want single. Next, I'm going to come over here to unsubscribe page. This is what your unsubscribe page is going to look like. You can edit it over here. Alright, they have WordPress, Facebook, SumoMe is quite popular. There's Opt-in Monster. Zapier works with a lot of other integrations. Thrive Leads is what I use. Pop-up Domination. Gleam. Alright, so you can choose your integration. And they have tutorials and everything. They have the developer API if you want to use your own, and the WordPress plugin, I believe. So lots of integrations. Now your campaigns are pretty much going to be your one-time broadcast, or you can select a certain time to send out, such as a product launch if you want to send out for someone. When you click on add new group, this is how you add a new list. So your groups are different lists, and then you can add subscribers however you want, like from a CSV file or just putting in manual email addresses. Alright, and you don't have to wait for them to be approved. Alright, let's go to web forms. I honestly don't use this because the Thrive Themes plugin comes with different kinds of landing pages that I use, so I just integrate it with that, and it takes care of this. But if you want to use your own web form from Mailerlite, then you can do that. Form name. So these are the 4 options that you can use for yourself. They have the pop-up form. Now these are going on your blog that you were approved for. Remember I said you have to have a website or a blog. That's why we did the whole authentication thing. So you have your pop-up form, your landing page, your embed form, or your subscribe button.